Think you've had a bad day at work? Try being a reformed supervillain, trying to get a normal 9-to-5 job, and failing miserably.
And now you want to work, at a bank?
Why not? Some of my best memories are at banks.
You robbed us 3 times.
We are talking about The Bad Guys 2. Just when you thought Mr. Wolf and the gang settled down for a quiet life, things go completely off the rails. We're talking secret societies, evil doppelgangers, lucha libre wrestling matches, and yes, a heist that literally takes place in outer space. Wait, animals in spacesuits stealing gold with a giant magnet? Yeah, the physics makes 0 sense, but it is absolutely hilarious. Stay tuned because you do not want to miss how Mr. Snake finds love with a bird, which is weird, and how Piranha accidentally becomes a wrestling champion. Grab your popcorn, smash that like button, and let's dive into the chaos.
And smash that subscribe button.
So let's rewind. It's been 5 years since the crew went to prison to pay for their crimes. They are finally out, free as birds. Well, free as a wolf, a shark, a snake, a piranha, and a spider can be. They've rebranded themselves. No more bad guys. Now, they are the Good Guys Club. Sounds cute, right? Wrong. It is tragic. At the bank, Wolf is in an interview. His resume is a joke, scribbled with heist crossed out for customer service. Manager Craig, you robbed us 3 times. Wolf, leaning in, horrified whisper, that was this bank. He's robbed so many he can't keep them straight. The manager shreds his resume the second he leaves. Piranha's interview. He's asked about his criminal past. He gets nervous, farts,
oh my god,
and tries to cover it with a tuna impression. And the rest of the crew, rejected. Total disaster. Wolf and the gang head back to the hideout, looking absolutely miserable. The mood is grim, except for Snake, who arrives chipper, listening to espresso, sipping wheatgrass kombucha, and showing off his new, weirdly metallic abs. Shark shows Wolf the news about the Phantom Bandit, a thief with their old style. Wolf goes to Police Commissioner Misty Luggins for help. Wolf walking into Police HQ is like a fox volunteering for the hunting club. The crew helps analyze the heists. Piranha figures out the entry routes while accidentally eating Luggins' lunch. They discover the stolen items are all made of MacGuffinite. Wolf realizes the next target is a championship wrestling belt. The same event Snake is going to. He pieces it together. Snake is the inside man. Dun dun dune. The traitor is the one with the weird kombucha.
Okay.
Betrayed by abs and kombucha. So what's the next move? Naturally, they head straight to a lucha libre wrestling match. Wolf scans the chaotic wrestling match expecting a fight. But guess what he finds? Mr. Snake on a date. And who is the lucky lady? A bird named Susan. Guys, biology has officially left the chat. A snake dating a bird isn't a relationship, it's a food chain violation. That is like me taking a bucket of KFC out for a romantic dinner.
No,
You look so
God,
crispy
please,
tonight,
no,
baby.
No!
The crew tries to stop the thief.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
A masked wrestler, the Phantom, wins the belt. Wolf and team confront him in the ring, pulling off his mask. The real Phantom, Kitty Cat, uses the distraction to steal the real belt and frames the bad guys in front of the crowd and the cameras. Double crossed. They were the perfect patsies. They walk in looking like heroes and leave as public enemy number 1 again. The angry mob chases them down for revenge, but suddenly they get rescued by Susan. Next thing they know, they are kidnapped by the bad girls, Kitty, Pigtail, and Susan, who is really Doom, Snake's girlfriend. Kitty blackmails Wolf with a video of Diane as the Crimson Paw. Emotional blackmail, the worst kind. Do this space heist or we ruin your maybe girlfriend's life. So Wolf has literally no choice. He agrees to the deal to save Diane. Kitty unlocks their cuffs and reveals the target. It's not a bank, folks. She shows them plans for a space shuttle. They are stealing a rocket. Cut to the middle of the ocean. Diane is visiting a maximum security prison to see an old friend, Professor Marmalade, the villain from part 1.
Wait a minute.
She asks him about a rare substance called megavoltnite, or just the special metal. Marmalade spills the tea. This metal is rare. If you zap it with high voltage, it acts like a magnet, but it doesn't attract iron. It only attracts gold. And then he drops a bomb. You are the second person to ask me about this today. Diane realizes something is wrong. She sprints to the security room, checks the visitor logs, and bam, she sees a photo of Kitty Cat. She tracks Kitty's location and moves in to make the arrest. Back at the lair, it's gear up time. Kitty starts handing out the high-tech gadgets they need to hijack the shuttle. To steal a key card from billionaire Mr. M.O.N., they crash his wedding. Wolf, disguised, tries to swap his smartwatch. He freezes when he sees Mr. Solomon, the Cairo guy, as a guest. And Kitty is absolutely furious that things went wrong, but Wolf promises to fix it. His master plan, he disguises himself as a doll. Yes, a literal bride doll. It almost fails when he gets recognized, but Wolf uses the chaos to pull a classic switcheroo. He swaps the expensive watch with the doll without anyone noticing. They grab the loot and run. Back at the rendezvous, Wolf hands the watch to Kitty. Deal is a deal. Give me the video. Surprisingly, she hands him the flash drive. Wolf runs back to the truck, feeling like a genius. He tells the boys, "Guys, I recorded her confession. We are clear." But nope, Kitty appears out of nowhere. She slaps gold handcuffs on the whole team. They are confused. Why gold? Suddenly, she powers up the megavoltnite magnet. Since gold is magnetic to this rock, the team gets slammed against the wall, stuck like fridge magnets. Kitty drops the villain monologue. She's going to space to use the shuttle to steal all the gold on Earth. Then, she plugs the flash drive into a laptop to upload Diane's video. Wolf screams, "We had a deal!" Kitty smirks, "Sorry, Wolfie. I had a deal with Professor Marmalade first." She leaves them with a twisted game. As long as they hold the magnet remote, the upload pauses. If they let go, Diane's life is ruined. Wolf tries to be clever. He tries to use the magnetic force to fling the laptop into the fire. He aims, he shoots, and he misses. The laptop lands safely on the floor. Upload complete. Diane's secret is out for the whole world to see. And just to make it worse, the police kick down the door and arrest them all. Meanwhile, Kitty and her squad sneak into the space station using the stolen watch. Smooth criminals. But guess who is waiting for them? Diane Foxington. She goes full Crimson Paw mode and starts beating them up. But the bad girls play dirty. They yell, "Check your phone." Diane looks at the news. Her secret is out. Her career is destroyed. While she is in shock, they hit her with a tranquilizer dart. Nighty-night. They board the shuttle, but Diane, being the absolute legend she is, drags herself onto the ship just before the doors close. Back on Earth, Wolf is in the back of the police van, begging Misty Luggins to listen. I'm telling you, they are stealing the planet's gold. For the first time ever, Misty hits the brakes. Screech! She looks at them, and she believes them. She grabs a police helicopter, flies them to the launch pad, and literally throws them onto the rocket as it is taking off. Physics has officially left the chat, guys. They are hanging onto a rocket going to space. They manage to crawl inside, find some convenient spacesuits, lucky, right? And the shuttle docks at the station. Kitty installs the megavoltnite device on the nose of the ship and flips the switch. Down on Earth, chaos begins. Gold bars, jewelry, and statues start flying into the sky towards the magnet. Kitty spots Snake and Piranha outside. She panics and locks the airlock, but she forgot one person. Wolf. He appears right behind her. They fight over the remote control. It's intense. Kitty screams, "If I can't have it, no one can," and she smashes the remote. She thinks she won. The magnet is stuck on, but Wolf just smirks. He holds up his hand. "I didn't want the remote, Kitty. I wanted this." He reveals he swiped the shuttle control watch right off her wrist during the fight. Wolf uses the watch to steer the entire shuttle back toward Earth. The magnetic beam breaks. The gold falls harmlessly back to the ground. Kitty loses it. She tries to attack Wolf one last time, but bam! Diane wakes up and knocks her out cold. Wolf and Diane hug. The boys join in. It's a space group hug, but there is no time to celebrate. The shuttle is now falling towards Earth at maximum speed. Cut to black, and then a funeral. Sad music plays. Chief Misty Luggins stands at the podium giving a heartbreaking speech. They were criminals, but But in the end, they were heroes. Is this it? Did our boys actually bite the dust? Psych! Misty wipes away a fake tear, walks to her office or a secret van, and opens the door. Surprise! The whole squad is there. Wolf, Diane, Snake. Everyone is alive and chilling. It was all a setup. Why? Because the government realized they can't just arrest the saviors of the world. So they pulled a Men in Black. They faked their deaths to recruit them into the top secret intelligence agency. Our favorite criminals are now officially super spies. And the bad guys. Don't worry about Kitty Cat. She and her crew are enjoying some stale bread in a maximum security prison. Karma is real, folks. The movie ends with the new League of Good Guys driving off into the sunset, ready for their next mission. And that is The Bad Guys 2. Subscribe for more recaps, stay wild, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.